Hi, welcome back friends. So in the previous video we have successfully write code for the second steps, and in this video I am going to show you how can we use the Sweet alerts. So in whole application we will use the Sweet alerts, and in our login page we have used the Toast alerts, but instead of Toast alert we are going to use the Sweet alert here in our application. So how can we use? Here is a simple method I am going to show you. By using that method we can use the Sweet alert. So that method is just like the Toast method which I was using in the index.php page. Just like that we will use the Sweet alert. So let's open our code editor and let's go on index.php. Okay, and here in index.php, in the previous video you can see we have wrote this code, okay, for the alerts. So let me copy this code. Simply you can see here from opening tag of PHP and from last tag of the PHP I'm going to copy this code. Let's copy and let's click on change password. Here are simple steps we need to follow, so don't be confused. And in the change password.php file, in last of the footer we need to paste that code. Simple. And we were using the Toast, so here we are not using the Toast. Remove this code, this function simply, okay, and remove this and give here simple swell. So why we are giving here swell, let me show you. Open our browser and here on Google I can search Sweet alert 2. So let's open Sweet alert 2 and you can see here the examples of Sweet alerts 2, and this Sweet alerts we are going to use. You can see here swell.fire. okay, so we are going to use that. Awesome. So let's go back on our code editor and give here swell and just terminate this. Perfect. And save this. And now what we need to do, simply we need to use the min.css file for the Sweet alert and min.jss file for the Sweet alert. So here we have two files, header and footer. So inside the header, first let's go on the index.php, and in the index.php you can see here this is the file I was using in the index.php for the Sweet alert. So let me copy that, copy, and let's go on header.php. So in the header I can paste that file. So just after this file you can see here admin lt I'm going to paste that, and here I'm using the relative path. So simple give this syntax and save header.php file, and just like this we can copy .js file for the Sweet alert. So here you can see the .js file main.js for the Sweet alert. So let's copy from the index.php, copy this file and let's go on footer, not on header. So in the footer I will paste that file just in the last of admin lt and save this header.php, footer.php. okay, and let's go back on the index.php, and here we have shown the message using of session for the alert. So let's copy this 2 lines and let's come back on the change password, and the 2 lines let's paste here just after the echo, and let's comment out this to echo. Okay, and let's check our code is working or not. Save our file and open our browser and let's refresh and click on update password. So it is not working. I think in the footer.php we need to give here also the relative paths. So give like that. Let's save and let's go back on change password, refresh. Perfect, login success by user. Okay, but this message is not looking like that here. Okay, here is the message is different. You can see our message is not looking like that. So what we need to do, simply let's go on our text editor, let's go on our header and you can see here the CSS file. We need to change the CSS file for the sweet alert here. So remove this CSS file for the sweet alert, okay, and add another search sweet alert, and here you can see the two folders. First is for the Bootstrap 4 and second is for the sweet alert 2. So I am going to use sweet alert 2, and here I will add sweet alert 2.min.css. Save header.php file, and let's go back on our browser. Let's go back on our page, change password. Let's refresh our page and click on update password. Perfect. Login success by user. Okay, so here is the previous message in our code. We can remove that message, and let's go and change password, and here we can give password change success. Okay, save our file, and let's refresh our page. Click on update, password change success. Okay, so that type of alert we are going to use in our application. These are the sweet alert. These alerts are very famous, and mostly developers use that alerts in our application. Okay, so I hope first let me explain what I have done here. So simply in the first step, you can see here, let me arrange the code, otherwise you will confuse what I have done here. And you can see here, simple, this code we were using in the index.php file for the toast alert, but in the case of sweet alert, I have used this code for the sweet alert. Simple. Okay, and is the sweet alert code. We can reuse this sweet alert code. We don't need to write again and again in sweet alert code in our application. So once we have wrote this code, and we reuse using of that two lines, okay, using of sessions. So simply I just wrote this code for the sweet alert dynamically. I just use the session here for the sweet alerts, and I just add the CSS file in header.php, and I just added the JS file in my footer.php file, and after adding that file I just shown the message here. Okay, so that message we can show in every page or in every if else condition. I will show you in the next video how can we use these two lines. Okay, so I hope you got this what I have done in this video. If you have any problem, you can ask me the question. So see you in next video.